Hello, my friends. Happy day after Christmas-ish, if that's a thing that you do. Greetings and salutations. It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel, comedy lady, producer of storytelling shows, doer of theater. Hello! I hope you guys are doing great. How was the holiday for you? How are the holidays going for you? Are you finding ways to take care of yourself amidst the chaos and the drama and the fun and the love and the joy of family time? Are you getting your needs met? Have you been taking breaks when you need them? Are you drinking water? Remember, just simple grounding things. Get away when you need to. Go run an errand and get some alone time. It can be game-changing during the holiday season. I've got your 3-card spread for the week here. It's an interesting one. I'm just going to start in for you. I open the Akashic Records of you, those who would watch this and benefit from it. In the recent past, we have the Dragon's Lair card. Dun, dun, dun. See the scary red eye guy underneath the big scary ice castle with the dragon in the sky? Scary, but not exactly what you might think. So let's learn about what that is. In the present moment, we have the listening card upside down, not surprising during the holidays, and the outcome card is the rescue card upside down, or you could say reversed. So let's see what Colette Baron Reed's words about this spark for me to say to you today. The Dragon's Lair. This is where we've been in the recent past. You are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours. But there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. So that's what we mean by the Dragon's Lair card. It's dangerous. You got to be aware of your surroundings. Jenny Brannigan, what's up, girl? All the way from Mexico. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué pasa contigo, eh? ¡Epa! ¡Arriba! ¡Hi, hi! ¿Qué tal? That's what we mean by the Dragon's Lair. Danger. But again, a life lived fully is not a life lived only in safety. The card isn't saying avoid safety entirely. It's like, it's not always safety. I had a acupuncture friend who used to say everything in moderation, including moderation. So sometimes you got to even unmoderate your moderation. You know what I'm saying? A life lived fully is not lived entirely in safety. That's the recent past. Present time, we're being called to listen, but it's the listening card reversed. Are you feeling that you're not being heard, that perhaps your needs aren't valid, that your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. In the reverse position, listening has another meaning too. It also asks you if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is the time to get out of denial. Reversed, this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. So it's time to sing your song, speak up, show up, let your voice resound throughout your sphere of influence. It's a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. But also, it's about, are we listening to someone or are we projecting onto them and hearing what we want to hear? Are you really hearing what they're saying? What they're saying about what they need, not what you want to hear them say. What have they said? And have you heard it clearly? If not, you can always check in with people. You get to ask for what you need in this life. It's the thing most humans are most terrible at, owning how we feel and asking for our needs to get met. We don't like to feel feelings. They're uncomfortable. And we don't believe our needs are going to get met for various attachment wounding reasons. And so we don't even try to get them met. That shit don't work. what's the outcome? It's let's look at it. It's the rescue card reversed. Let's look at it in 1 second. Here it is. Oh my God. Rescue card, upside downy style. Let's see what that has to do with anything. Here comes the outcome of your 3-card spread. Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all your troubles? Reversed, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is, rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between the truth and the fantasy. Be careful is what this spread is saying, that you're not falling into a fantasy of what could be or what maybe is happening or what you'd like to have be happening. Please be in reality. Understand, you can't love somebody into being healthier. You can't love somebody into choosing what you wish they'd choose. Nor can you sit around and wait until somebody comes and loves you enough to make everything possible and safe and wonderful and happy ever after for you. It doesn't exist. People do show up and bring great gifts to your life, but that we each all have to continually show up for ourselves and never get caught in the codependent, denial-based lie that your love will be the thing that changes them, that your love will make them feel about you how you want them to feel about you, that their love will make you better, that their love will fix you. All we can do is choose for ourselves what is in the highest good of ourselves and everyone concerned. Remember, too, when you live in fantasy and you think you're going to fix somebody, save them, heal them, when they haven't asked for it and they're not actually looking for it, and you have to get clear. Are they asking for it? Are they really looking for it? Because a lot of times they're not. In other words, 99% of the time they're not. And even when they are, they're not looking for it in the way you wish they were looking for it. They're looking for it the way they're looking for it. So when we get into reality, the problem about reality, when you come out of denial and you come out of the fantasy that you can love someone into being who you want them to be, what happens is you have all this energy left to look at your own life. This is why we don't like to come out of codependent enmeshment. It's because it leaves you with a lot of energy that then means you have to face your own shit. So the more time you spend on someone who isn't what you need or isn't able to be what you're looking for, the less time you're focusing on you and getting your needs met by yourself. Not meaning like we do it all on our own, but you yourself have to be the one who steps toward what you actually desire. Sitting around in a situation that doesn't work and trying to make it be what you desire is you trying to change something that's not compatible into something that's compatible. Things that are compatible are just compatible. You don't have to get it there. Things that are incompatible are just incompatible. So don't try to arm wrestle reality into being what you wish it were. So let's review. We're sort of being shown that we've been kind of encountering a kind of risk-takey, scary, dangerous territory where we get to stay conscious and be aware because we're being reminded that a life lived with no risk is no life at all. In the present moment, we're being reminded to speak up, that our voice matters, to show up for what we're here to show up for, to ask to get our needs met, and also to hear what people are actually saying. Did she say no? She meant no. Did she say yes? She meant yes. Like, what did they actually say? Also, you have to remember, you want to read the energy between people as opposed to listening to the words they always say. Sometimes people say what you want to hear, but their behavior shows you what's really going on. So pay attention. Look at the energy of it. The outcome is the upside down rescue card. Are you getting into a little bit of a fantasy cycle where you're trying to fix somebody into being well or love somebody into being who you'd like them to be? Or are you waiting to be loved into being who you are meant to be? Today's the day, my friends. You fucking stepped into the danger zone. So that means you got the power. You've got the power. Don't be afraid. Do it. Live your life. Today's the day. You could get hit by a bus later today. If you knew you were going to die, but there would be no pain and it wouldn't be terrible in like 6 months, what would you accomplish between now and then? If you knew you had all the money you needed to make your dreams come true, what would you choose today? And how can you start stepping toward that reality? Bit by bit, step by step, letting go of the outcome, but just stepping toward it, letting go of the outcome and stepping toward it. People think letting go of the outcome means I stop stepping toward my dreams or my visions. That's not what it means. Letting go of the outcome means I'm not gripping the outcome so tightly that I miss the experience of being alive and present today. Letting go of the outcome means like I desire it and I surrender at the same time. This is the paradox. This is the flavor of paradox that is at the center of living a conscious, awake life. We need to pursue what we desire to pursue. What's in your heart to pursue? What's in your conscious awareness to pursue? What do you desire? What do you want? What are you heading towards? What do you need? What's required? Head towards it, but then hold it loosely. In recovery, they talk about wearing your recovery like a loose cloak. We could all benefit from that wisdom. Wear your desires like a loose cloak. It doesn't say throw the cloak on the ground and just shit all over it. It says wear the fucking cloak of desire, but wear it like a loose cloak. Wear your desire like a loose cloak. I love you guys. I hope you're doing great. What do I have for you? Reduced price healing packages and sessions, reduced price human design readings, reduced price Akashic Records readings. The info is attached to this video somewhere. That's only good through the end of December, and then they go back up to their crazy, crazy normal price. So hop on those. Star Beings class, my mid-level to advanced energy healing class, starts again in about a week or two. Thursdays, daytime. It's no longer at night. Let me know if you're curious about that, and we'll send you some info about that. And my OMA Pittsburgh class is starting again January 11th, Wednesdays for 5 weeks. That's my most affordable healing class. You get a little bit less personal attention because there's so many people in that class, but we do a lot of energy work. We do a lot of EFT tapping. We do a lot of learning and processing. So it's pretty profound. You should join us for that. And that's if you're kind of on a budget and need a little bit more of an affordable option. omapittsburgh.org. Click on events and click on highest level healing. That's my January 11th class there. For Star Beings info, look at the information below this video. That'll be starting, again, I don't have the dates off the top of my head, but in the next week or two on Thursdays during the day. Message me if you have questions about that. Private sessions, you just Venmo me for the reduced price sessions, and we'll put info attached to this video about that. I love you. Have a fun day. Happy holidays. Take care of you. Drink water.